ago, and he's like, "You have the back of a 60-year-old." He's like, "What have you done to it?" And I said, "Horses and hockey."
The double H.
Yeah, man. Here's my cheat sheet. It's getting smaller every week.
Why is that?
That's like, imagine Conan O'Brien having to read a cue card that small. His hair would be flying around.
Okay, I gotta sit down.
I can't read that. Welcome to Wrap-Up Show, JH
Hey
Weekly's
there.
Wrap-Up Show.
Happy Tuesday.
Brought to you by Best of 2013. The party will be here soon, March, and
Get on there and vote. It's going to be pretty awesome.
I did the online voting process. I thought it was going to be very rigorous and time-consuming, but it wasn't.
It's fun.
Pretty easy. Yeah.
I thought it was really fun.
Yeah,
and the prizes
fun.
are awesome this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go online to check them out.
What are the prizes?
There's I think like a 2-night stay at TML, including spa services. I know that there's a pretty hefty gift certificate for Snake River Grill. And there's a couple other ones. We're going to have to check.
You go to jhweekly.com and click on the link.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's always the best part of the year, right when you need it in March, when you're just like, oh, you want to get out on spring break, cabin fever is up to here, and it's fun. So get in there and vote, make your voice heard.
Vote.
Vote. The TLS Hottie of the Week, who we got?
It's my buddy Will Bryant. He's from Georgia, and he works over he calls himself a hostess at the brew pub. And he's also a reservation specialist at Cache Creek Inn, which he says has the best rates in town. Pretty awesome. It's a small picture. Want to see?
Yeah, we always like to do a little.
Yeah, absolutely. He says he does believe in love at first sight, but that everything afterwards is complicated, which I think is actually pretty valid. And to describe a date that impressed, I thought this was really funny. A lock-in at Ripley's Believe It or Not.
A what?
Imagine getting locked in. You know what a
Oh,
lock-in
a lock-in. No.
at
What?
Ripley's Believe It or Not. I thought that was really funny.
Seriously?
Sounds like a 12-year-old. My son would love that.
So you would plan a lock-in.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
guess. I don't know if they offer those, but yeah, he's fun.
All right.
Contact me, Allie at jhweekly.com to be a hotshot and get a $20 gift card to TLS. It's pretty awesome.
Cool. And ladies, no Florida paraphernalia. Go Dogs. I'm sure he's like Georgia Bulldogs.
Florida paraphernalia. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
don't wear your
He went to Georgia.
Florida State
Yeah.
shirt. Yeah.
Nope.
Go Dogs. The cover story of the week has to do with healthcare and how we sort of made healthcare, put it in perspective with a story about a guy who went to Thailand and got sick, and they saved his life and saved his bank account at the same time. It's an interesting story on healthcare, and we'll never be able to solve it in our lifetime. Prices of getting medical procedures, but a lot of people
Article, though.
people travel like overseas to India, Pakistan, Thailand to get very good health care and have surgery done and procedures at a fraction of the cost of what would be here.
You can't blame him. I think he said something like, wasn't his appointment $100?
Yeah, and he was expecting the bill to be, he had all this stuff done, and he's had experts brought in, and he's like, oh man, this bill is going to be like $60,000, $2,500. Oh man, can you
Pretty
imagine?
wild.
Yeah, so check it out. Oh, also, cloud seeding. Way before you were brought into this world, my grandparents used to say that the Russians were playing with our weather. And it all comes because the Russians were on the forefront of cloud seeding. They were trying to make it rain. People have been trying to make it rain forever.
Remember Scott Stevens from the Idaho? Well, we interviewed him here, and he claimed that Katrina was Russian weapon of mass
destruction. Man. So that's been going on for a long time.
And sort of conspiracy theorists?
Well, they're still out there, the whole...
Interesting.
It's gone from conspiracy theory to actual science.
Really?
Because the Wyoming lawmakers have been duped into paying $13 million to date for a cloud seeding project that began in 2005.
Wow.
And it's still going. We're trying to make it rain in Wyoming, still. And it's costing a lot of money. It's been cold lately.
It's been freezing.
No. You're supposed to, how cold is it?
How cold is it, Jay?
Thank you. Even the statues of elk in town are wearing knitted stuff. Find out what's going on in our art section.
I think it was negative 30 one day last weekend.
Oh, man. It's miserable.
Brutal.
And Quentin Tarantino, there are 2 videos making the rounds, are Them on Us. Features one video where he talks about Jackson Hole and the Tetons, and shooting here was great, and of course you got to shoot in Wyoming. And the other video, he goes off on an interviewer because they started asking him about violence in his movies, and he didn't want to go there. Oh, you saw the dark side of Quentin Tarantino. Like if he didn't get his steak cooked right in Jackson, this is what he would have done, send him to bed.
That's a scary
You
thought.
could be mean. All right, so don't forget, get online and vote. Jacksonville Weekly Best of 2013. You can vote now, vote off, and
No, just vote
you
once.
only vote once. That's right. This isn't Chicago. That's it for the JH
But yeah,
Weekly
have
Wrap-Up
fun.
Show. See you next week.
Oh, that's not very Jake Nichols-like.
That was not.
You're not live.
Yeah, we are.